Alright, so today I'm just going to show you how I'm going to remove the bands, change the batteries. I picked up this watch at the op shop for $10 and it's in really good condition, just a bit dirty and gross. So once I remove the bands, I'm just going to give it a clean with a toothbrush and some soapy water. So it takes a 1616 battery. I bought this from my chemist for $5, and this watch came out from, according to Google, 2004. So thanks to my wonderful drawing, I'll just quickly show you how the spring bar works. So this is a spring bar and the watch band goes over this. This is the watch case. So there's a spring in here. You basically need to push in the green bits to release it from the watch. So you need a watch removal tool or really tiny flathead screwdriver. Put it in this slot and push it into the spring bar to release it from the watch. Simple. Okay, so that's a watch band removal tool. You can see that's the other end, which really makes life easier if you're gonna remove the spring bars. The other end is for removing this type of shortening your watch band on this type of watches. So you poke the hole here and then it will just come out, and yeah. So this is flathead screwdriver you normally use for removing screws on your glasses, for example. Pencil just for scale. Okay, you can get this from AliExpress for probably like $2 or $3 US, including shipping, and it will take you like 8 weeks. Okay, I'll show you first with the tool. This is way easier compared to the flathead, but if you can't be bothered to buy it, you can just use a flathead. So you put it in, as I mentioned in my wonderful drawing, put it in a groove and push it into this. There you go. Oh yeah, so some will go here and you can, then you push it in. Okay, this is going to be a bit harder. Okay, maybe harder when you want to put it back in. Okay, let's try to put it back in now. Alright, let's try to put it back in using just a flathead screwdriver, because obviously it'd be much easier with the watch band removal tool. So line up, get one end into the hole first. Okay, in directly on top of the other end, is directly on top of the hole of the case. Let me just pull it away so you can see. Okay, it's very hard to do this on camera. Oops. Oh, okay. It is in. So you probably don't even need to get a watch band removal tool. Just get this. It's good enough. Alright, here's every part that I could remove. I'm not too sure about these buttons. I think you can remove it, but I'm too afraid to try. I'm just going to get like a tissue or thin cloth and just wipe all the dust and dirt underneath those buttons. But if anyone could tell me that they can remove this, please let me know. Thank you. And also just be careful. See that? That's actually a spring that sits in this tiny hole here. So just be careful not to lose that spring. Okay, it says here, after battery replacement, contact AC, which is this hole here. I don't know if you can see the AC letters. Let's see. There you go, AC, with battery positive side using tweezers. So any part of this battery and the AC, I'll show you in the next part after I give everything here a clean. Okay, to remove a Casio Baby-G or G-Shock buckle, if you have the rod which is a spring bar, it will be the same principle as removing the straps from the case. You just use your watch removal tool. So get your watch removal tool, get the prongs in there, and then push it in to the side, and then you release it or poke it in from the ends. But some of them, like this one, it's a solid piece of rod. So the only way to remove it is to pull apart the sides of the plastic clip. So tame your own risk, because plastic will crack and will just break. So I'll just show you how I did it. Get a plier. Can you see it? Just be careful not to do all the way, just enough till the rod will fall out. Let me just show you on camera. Oops. Okay, let's see. I think one end needs to go all the way in first. So let me push it down. Okay, so that one's in. So I just now need to get my plier with one hand. That's it. It's too loose. The plastic hands have not. Okay, good. Hear that click? So it should be a nice tight fit. That was pretty easy. Let's try to open it again. Oh, please don't break. Oops. Careful. And there you go. Pops up. It's actually wedged in. So just, poke it out. with something. Anyways, just use a plier and pull it out. Okay, to remove the battery, you will need like a needle or really small something to undo these clamps. Okay, so that's like that. So the hole is here. Just need to undo it, unhook it. Simple. And then you can just be gentle. Okay, get the replacement battery. Okay. Okay, now to reset it. So you see the seconds is now 18. So when you reset it, it goes back to 0. So what's the AC hole we were talking about? AC. There the AC is here. AC. So I'm going to put one end in there. So green. Okay. All the way to the bottom. Touch the positive side of the battery and then join the two sticks together. There you go. So you reset. So let's try to reset it again with this one facing. So let me see. Poke this in the AC. Okay. Yep. So that means it's been reset. And there you go. Alright, so now I'm just going to put everything back together. Just remember, if your watch, the functions go crazy and things are not working, just reset it, then you'll be fine. So all the gross bits has been cleaned. Watch is really good condition. No yellowing of the resin band. Yeah, really happy with this find. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.